Xiaomi did a very good job last year with its Redmi 2 and Redmi 2 Prime devices, and they were selling like hotcakes because of the hardware versus price proposition. The successor to these devices, the Redmi 3, was long awaited, but Xiaomi skipped on the Redmi 3 and got us the Redmi 3S Prime instead with a better processor and a fingerprint sensor. So, let's get to it. I will not bore you guys by talking about the specifications and dimensions and camera megapixels and numbers and this and that. I'll rather talk about the in-hand feel of the device, and to me the device is very good in terms of dimensions. Oh, there I talked about dimension. I said I won't talk about the numbers though. So it feels very good in hand. The fingerprint sensor is very well placed. The response time is not all that great, but it is good nonetheless. Almost at par with the Redmi Note 3 or sometimes even better. One of the most annoying thing I experience with budget devices is while using Snapchat. I'm happy to report that there is no lag in scrolling or loading snaps, but there is a fair bit of lag while recording a snap video. And this is where I find most of the budget devices fail. As you can see in the video, whenever you're moving from a well-lit area to a darker area, the exposure compensation happens and that induces frame drops and a fair bit of choppiness in the video. As you can see, um, to give you a fair comparison, I'm moving my camera alongside with my phone so you can see the choppiness in the video. Now the other heavy app that I can think of is Pokemon Go. On this device, I'm happy to say that there is no lag in the UI. Loading time is a bit high, but it's good nonetheless. But even though with many devices priced higher up, the Pokemon Go is not so well optimized. There is choppiness and lag in the user interface while scrolling, maybe, or you may experience that while using AR. But yes, I'm happy to report that while using AR on this device, there is not much lag and you can catch Pokemons easily while using your camera. I cannot show you that because I'm at my home and there is no Pokemon around, but you have to take my word for it. And yes, there is lag in the UI as you can see, and Pikachu bounces and it says its name in case you didn't know. Here's a quick look at how the device fares while scrolling through Instagram, which is fairly smooth. And by the way, this is my photography page. It's called Fuji BNWP. If you guys want to check out my work, you can visit the link in the card. And just a quick glance at how it fares with scrolling through Facebook. And the page is for the same project that I've been working on. And as you can see, there's not much of lag while loading pictures. Now I would like to talk about the MIUI here. It is beautiful as ever, it is fast, fluid, apps open quickly, response time is great. Even though I'm not a fan of MIUI, but I still respect the fact that Xiaomi has been able to make a custom skin which is not heavy on the hardware and it does not make your device lag. But a good thing here is that the Android version it ships with is Marshmallow, so I'm hoping the developer community is going to release Cyanogen for us soon. I'm a big fan of Cyanogen and the plain Android vanilla user interface and the experience, though many people may not like it, but I'm not one of those. Another good thing is the battery. Now, the screen on time I've been getting is commendable. The device has been performing very well and I'm getting close to a day and a half worth of usage, and my usage is pretty good. It is heavy. No gaming though, but I use a lot of social media apps, camera, and during testing phase I had to take many videos and photos out of it. And at the end of the day, by the next day, as you can see, the battery is at 3 to 4% and screen on time is 9 hours, and that is pretty awesome. Now the charger shipped is a 2 ampere charger, and it's not false actually. You are going to get close to 2 amp when your screen is off and the phone is at a sleep position. USB OTG is supported, but for some cause GPS is not able to explore it. Another issue I have with the camera is the exposure metering. It is messed up, it tends to overexpose regardless of what kind of metering setting you're on. And the shutter response is good, but the shutter speed is not all that great even with a good indoor condition. As you can see here, even though the shutter response is good, but the pictures come out to be blurry. And talking about the face detection autofocus, this video is shot on the Redmi S3s, and as you can see, the focus lock is very good. It is spot on. Um, Not all that great, but still better than the contrast detect system that we are used to. Now coming on to still image quality, well, the edge sharpness is not all that impressive. There is a fair bit of noise reduction going on even when the light is good. Uh, the dynamic range is nothing to write home about. The white balance and the colors, they seem okay. And the things get worse when you throw it into extreme low light situations. As you can see, there is no detail preserved in the scene and everything is mushy and a mess. By the way, this image is a HDR. The non-HDR image was simply unusable. On the contrary, when the light is good and you have daylight at your disposal, the camera works pretty nicely. Even the f2 aperture helps in some case to get a little bit of bokeh. But that too happens only when you're shooting extreme macro and you're not going to get any sort of a DSLR like bokeh out of it, because a pinhole f2 is not an f2. And now a quick look at what all you get in the box. That's quick enough. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, please hit the like button. Till then, it's me Palash signing off.